The best laid plans of mice and men often go awry, and in this case, things did go awry. What started out as a simple propane delivery to our Palomar site quickly became a rescue mission and a 14-hour day. It had snowed the week prior, and it had been several days, and we figured that the road had dried out, and there wasn't any ice, and we'd be good to go. Bring the propane vendor up, fill up our almost empty tank, up, down, no problem, easy. Things were going well. We were making our way up the mountain, and then we hit this one patch of road that never sees sunlight, and the Bronco had some trouble, and the much heavier propane truck really had trouble and started sliding. The driver of the propane truck wasn't very experienced in off-road driving, and especially with mud and inclines. He kept turning the wheels all the way to one side, but all that did was dig big trenches in the road and prevent him from getting control. We tried to dig him out, put rocks under his tires, dead branches that were on the side of the road, anything that would give traction to those tires on the propane truck. They were road tires, very slick. We ended up calling for some help from the station, and Chad came down with one of the other trucks that the church had that still has a winch on the front. Our thought was pull the back end up onto the road a bit more so he can drive straight back and get back onto solid ground. Well, before Chad arrived, Eric and I had gone back up to the site. We did some of the things that we needed to do, except fill the propane, and realized we have all this ice bridge that had been damaged by falling ice and storms, and that would be the perfect use for recovery boards. We had some ice bridge, damaged stuff that was over here, and some other little ice bridgey stuff. Let's see if that works. It's so funny. I come out like this, and it's like, keeps going and going. We carefully drove back down to the stuck propane truck, holding onto the ice bridge so it wouldn't go through the front windshield or smack us in the head. We laid the ice bridge under the front and the back tires, and we were able to get him unstuck.
Okay, keep going, a little bit more.
After this, it was just taking it nice and slow, laying out the ice bridge behind the tires as we backed him down the hill to a spot that we could turn him around. What a story this is. Propane truck got stuck in the mud, and we had to try to get him out. What a pain. Eventually, we were able to get him completely free, turned around, and we slowly went down the hill. This was quite the adventure from my last mountain transmitter trip with K-Wave. I'm really gonna miss the adventures that we came across heading up to these sites, but now they're in the care of another person who's going to have all of their own adventures and stories to tell. Until next time, stay safe, stay healthy, Happy New Year, and we'll see you in the next video.